Hi guys, welcome back to our week 2 meeting. Let me see who is already here. I see a lot of people. Is already here. Uh, Let me see. Dao's here. Dan's here. Yasmin. Zituan is here. Tuan is here. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing our names right, guys. Shish is here. The Faria. Yeah, Shifa, I know that you signed into the wrong class, but that's good. You're in the right place now. Okay. Jennifer is here. The Kawaling's here. Ming, Holly, Hyin, Tanvi, Giselle. Yeah, you're in the wrong class too, but you're right. You're in the right place now. But give me the 5-digit number on your section number. Okay. So guys, let's talk about this week. So for this week, you guys are going to be a little busy because you have 2 chapters to work on. So chapter 2 and chapter 3. Is it Yingmin's here? Okay, so Tan's here too. Sarah, Brenda. Wow, a lot of people here. Good, get your extra credit. Okay, so guys, for chapter 2 and chapter 3, chapter 2 is pretty straightforward. It gives you information. Just do the if you can do your circular flow diagram, which is a simple picture. You can do your what you call those things, the PPF, and then you'll be fine. Now, some of you have already started working on chapter 3. Chapter 3 is a beast. Okay, so for chapter 3, it seems straightforward when we go over the PowerPoints, but when you guys work on the quizzes, the quiz for some reason chapter 3 quiz is the most difficult quiz in the entire book. I tried to make it easy over the years, but chapter 3 quiz is no way to make it easy. The questions we have in the question bank is just really, really, really difficult. Okay, so if you're getting like a 40s and 50s on your first try on chapter 3 quiz, don't feel bad. That's actually the class average for chapter 3 quiz. I mean, luckily we do drop the 2 lowest quiz grade, so more than likely this quiz will be dropped. But let's do this, guys. Let's do this for everybody. So guys, what I want you to do from now till probably like tomorrow noon. So we have like less than 24 hours. So I'll give you from now until tomorrow noon. Send me, so when you take your chapter 3 quiz, if anything that you don't know what to do or how to do it, take a screenshot and then email it to me. And then what I would do, so tomorrow afternoon, I will make a video online. I will go over some of the questions you guys have. You guys send it to me. I will show you how to do the problems and then give you the right answers. And then you have idea to how to do this problem when you see the similar question next time. Okay, so send me questions. Send me questions from now until tomorrow noon. And then I will post a video sometime tomorrow afternoon and then go over all the questions you guys send it to me. Okay, so that way we'll make a chapter 3 quiz much easier. And then if some reason, if you already took your 3 tries for chapter 3 quiz and you want, a couple more tries, send me email, let me know, and I'll give you a couple more tries. Okay. Let me see. Lorna is here. Seta is here. Digna, Kenneth, Denise. Well, a lot of people here, right? Get your extra credit. All right. So, does anybody? Oh, one more thing. Discussions. So for discussions, last week we had a discussion. It was for the introduction, and then we didn't put any minimum requirement on it. So it was okay. I mean, if you guys wrote a short message, that's perfectly fine. I mean, it's hard to talk about yourself. But for this week, every discussion must be at least 500. 300 words. 300 words. Okay. So do the discussions, and then for the discussions, make sure once you finish, reply to your classmates posting as well. Okay. So when you reply to your classmates posting, there is no minimum requirement. So just do a reply. I mean, if you want, just say, "Oh, I agree with you," that will be count as a reply. Okay. So there's no minimum requirement on that. I have a question from Denise, which class number we're supposed to use. So Denise, if you look at your Canvas, on Canvas, there is a class number. So there's something like a 6182. And then after that is a 5-digit number. So so for you guys, it's either 53816 or 53980. Okay, so that's what you need. Okay. Um, all right, and let me see another question from Digna. Assignment. So Digna asked, what are the assignment in the syllabus says 25% of the grade? So the homeworks. So don't forget the homework. Guys, when you work on your Canvas, let me do a screen share. Let me show you where to look for everything we need. Okay. Screen share. All right. So for everything you need to do, go to module. Now, once you go to module, so for each week, let's say for week 2. So for week 2, we have 2 chapters, chapter 2 and chapter 3. So over here with the chapter homework and then chapter 2, that's the homework you need to do. So do that homework. Okay, that's the homework that's be 25% of the grade, and then the quizzes right after that, and then also don't forget you have a discussion at the end. And then one key thing you guys need to remember for the homeworks, when you guys do the homework, every question you have 3 tries, but depends on how you submit your homework, you might not get your 3 tries. Okay, so let me show you this trick. This important thing, because if you guys messed up, you only get 1 try on the homeworks. So when you do your homeworks, so different questions on the homework. So let's say we do the first question, the economic model. So remember, every question has 3 tries, and we take the highest grade. When you answer each question, so I'm just going to say right now, I'm going to say the answer is B. You're going to have 2 choices at the bottom here. You can either say grade it now or save and continue. Never do save and continue. If you do save and continue, you only get 1 try on the homework. You always want to click on grade it now. Once you do grade it now, you'll get 3 tries on the homework. So if you do that, grade it now, and then probably tell me it's wrong. And then at the very bottom of the page, the very end of the page. Oh, my computer just froze. No. Oh, here you go. Okay, all right. So at the very bottom of the page, you have options saying try another version. So click on that. You're gonna have 1 more try. Okay, so you can do this 3 times because you have 3 tries on the homework. So make sure to do that. So never do save and continue. Always do grade it now. Okay. All right. Let me end this. All right, another couple more questions. Kenneth asked, "Is the final comprehensive?" Yes, Kenneth, the final is comprehensive. It will cover all the chapters we're gonna go over. Okay, so final is comprehensive. So whatever is more difficult. And then Lorna asked, "Do we have? Where do we find a cheaper version of the book?" All right, so if you're looking for the cheaper version of the textbook, if you buy them directly online from Mindtap, that's probably the cheapest version. I don't think you can find it cheaper anywhere else. So so when you register for Mindtap, it will ask you options. It will give you options. You can either enter the access code which you purchase from the school bookstore, or you can purchase the access code directly from their website. Okay, so do that. So buy the code directly from them. That's going to be cheaper for you. Okay, and then I think this is how to set up for it, but I'm not sure because it used to be this way. So you're gonna have an option between 1 semester access or 2 semester access. So if you see that option, and if you're only gonna take 2302 and you're not gonna take 2301 in the future, go for the 1 semester access, and that way it's gonna be about half the price. Okay. And then Hyen ask, another question from Brenda. Can we get extra tries on the homework? All right, so Brenda, the same for the extra tries on the homework. You can, but it's gonna be a little tricky. This is how it's gonna happen. If anybody here, if you guys want more tries on the homework questions, once you finish your 3 tries, what you gotta do, you have to send me an email. And then what I have to do, I will be going into the systems. I'll go into Mindtap. I will delete your previous attempts. That way you will start fresh. Okay, so now once that happens, if you don't work on it anymore, you will lose your grade. You'll get a 0 for the homework. So once I reset everything, you can go back in there and then try to get a higher grade. Okay, but just like it's like a fresh restart. And then yes, so the final is comprehensive. Oh, so Teen says do it. So Teen says you can do it all in 2 weeks for free. So yeah, let's talk about that. So when you guys register for Mindtap, if you don't put in the access code, you do have a 2-week trial period. So if you guys want to save some money, you can finish all the homeworks within the 2 weeks, and that way you don't have to use this Mindtap anymore. So you can save the money on the book on the access code. Okay, so Lorna said she wants to find a cheap version of the physical book, which you can use on the test. Very good, that's a good question. So guys, on your test, when you are taking your test on the computer, when we use this, webcam, and then respondents, you can only use a physical book. Okay, so which means it's good to have a physical book next to you, so you can use as a reference when you work on the test. To buy a cheap version of the physical book, let me see if I can find that link. So you don't have to use the same version. So right now we use the 8th edition. If you get a used older edition, it's just fine. I mean, the information is all the same. So ManQ comics, the 5th edition. All right, so I'm looking on Amazon right now. Let me show you a screen share. Screen share, where is it? Give me a screen share. All right, guys. So I just went to Amazon and then type in ManQ Principle of Economics 5th edition. You can buy a hardcover used for only $19. Okay, and there are also other offer for only less than $10. So again, you don't need the current 8th edition. If you have an older edition, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, they're all good. They're all just as good. Okay, so do that. So do that as soon as possible. Buy an older edition used from Amazon, and then you can save a lot of money, and you can use that on your test. Okay, so hope that answered your questions, Lorna. All right, let me end screen share. Okay, all right. Let's see, I got more questions here. Digna asked, we're only studying the first 20 chapters. What about the rest of the chapters? What about the rest of the chapters? All right, so guys, the textbook we have for our class, actually for all the classes over here at HCC, is that the textbook is a combined edition. So not only does it have a 2302, it also has a 2301. So if you guys plan to take your 2301 class, it's using the same textbook. So all the other older, all the chapters after like number 22 or 23, all the chapter after that is all belonging to Econ 2301. So that's why there's so many chapters in it, and then we only do the first part of it, and that's for our class. Okay. All right, let me see. And then Brenda says, that I was planning to print out my notes to use them for the test. Just okay, Brenda, that's fine. So guys, if you're gonna print out any type of physical notes and use that on the test, that's perfectly okay. Okay. And then Teen asked, do I know if the library has a book for free use? You guys, you can try the Central Campus Library. See if they have a older edition textbook they can use as a loaner. Okay, I'm not sure if they have it, but you know, that's an option. But you know, just buy a used older edition, and then so cheap anyway. Once you guys finish with it this semester, sell this to somebody else, get your money back. Okay, so and then the Mandy asked me, can I share the link? Okay, let me share the link for the textbook. Okay, so let me copy this. All right, so guys, the link is already on your live chat box. Okay, all right. And then Teen says, change my laptop. Teen, I'm married. I don't have money anymore, so I cannot change my laptop anymore. Okay. And then Luis asked that when he took 2301, he bought a physical book. Can he still use that? That's fine. For the 2301 and the 2302, we do use the same book. Okay. And then can we use notes you made during study? That's fine. So guys, on the test, if you have any physical book, any physical notes, you are free to use them. Denise asks, so the quizzes we need to take are on the website, not on the quizzes are on the Canvas website. So if you go to Canvas, it's on the Canvas website, right? So it's not on Mindtap. Mindtap only has your homework. And then Kawani asks, do we have to finish all 5 quiz attempts? You don't have to finish all 5 quiz attempts. We do take the highest grade. So whatever you have out of all the tries, we take that. Okay, so and then, but it's a good idea to do as much tries as you can, because one thing that it does for you, the more try you see, the quizzes, every chapter coming from a very small question bank. Once you get to your third tries or fourth tries, you're gonna see pretty much all the questions already. So there's no reason why you don't have 100 on every single quiz. So do more tries. And then another benefit of doing more tries is that the more question you try on the quizzes, the more question you will see that might be on your test. So do more tries. Okay, do more tries. All right. Any other questions that anybody want to ask me? Wait, Luis. Luis, which class are you in? This class is for it's not for Lone Star class. It's for HCC class. Okay. We don't use the D2L. We use the Canvas. So for the Canvas class, we do need to do the homework on Mindtap. For the D2L class for Lone Star, we don't need to do the Mindtap. Okay, so make sure you're in the right class. So we do need Mindtap to do all the homework. Okay, what else? What happens if you submit the quiz late by 1 hour? If you submit the quiz late by 1 hour, I mean, you're gonna be. I don't think. If as long as you can submit it, you should be fine. I think if it's late, what happened is that in the system, it will just indicate it's late. But that's okay. As long as you submit it, you'll be okay. Okay. So and another question, when is the first test due? The first test, look at your weekly module. So go to Canvas, look at weekly module, and I think for our first test, it's on week 5. Week 5, that's when the first test is due. Okay. And then homeworks. So okay, I think I forgot to mention the homework things. So the thing with the homework, homework on Mindtap, we have a secret. So if you look at the homework, we have them breaking down by different weekly module. But if you go to Mindtap, look at the homework due date. There is no due date for the homeworks. Okay, so which means that if for any week that you, let's suppose for this week you're just so busy you don't have time to finish your homework, then what you do, you can finish it next week. So as long as you finish all your homeworks by May 13th, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. Um, and then when asked, will the test be related to the quiz? Yes. So the test, well, actually, the test will be more related to the quiz than the homeworks. So the best way to study the for the test is to go over the homeworks. Okay. Yeah. So Luis, yeah, this video is for the ACC class, not for Lone Star class. Lone Star class we have it for tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon, that's for Lone Star class. Okay. So make sure to check our link on D2L. But this is only for Canvas class, so for ACCs. All right. Anybody else have any more questions? And then guys, don't forget, so chapter 3 quiz is really difficult. Okay, so what you want to do, any problem you have, you don't know what to do or how to finish it, how to work on it, take a screenshot, send an email to me by tomorrow noon. And then tomorrow afternoon, I will make a YouTube video, go over all the questions you guys send it to me. And then I will post that on YouTube, and you guys can look at it and then use that to study for or to study for your chapter 3 quiz. And then when asked, will the test, yes, so the final, I mean, the test, the exams are just like the quizzes. They're all multiple choice questions, but with more questions. And I think every exam, you're going to have 50 questions, and then there are 2 hours to work on it. All right, so if you guys look, your test and quizzes are coming from the same type of question bank. So many of the questions on your test, they're coming directly out of the quizzes, or they're the same type of question, just change the numbers on it. So when you guys study your test, the best way to do it is to go back to all the old quizzes. If you guys go back to all the old quizzes, if you understand every question on the quiz, you'll be fine on the test. Okay. And then how do we buy Mindtap? So to buy Mindtap, so click on the homework. So go to your account, go to your weekly module, click on the homework. That will take you to the Mindtap page, and then it will ask you to register. When you register, you're gonna have an option to either enter the code, which you purchase from the textbook, or you can buy the code directly. So at the registration site, it will give you a chance to purchase the code. Okay. All right. So any other questions to ask me? Any other questions? No questions? All right, so guys, no questions. Remember, if you're doing this live with me today, you get your 3 points on the test. And if you're watching a recorded session, make sure to leave your name in the comment box, and that will earn you 2 points on the test. And then also, when you guys doing live with me, when you get the extra points, what I would do, if you do live with me, I will put in the extra points right after we finish. So if you check your Canvas, go to the grade section, look at your exam one extra points, you're gonna see the points in there today. But if you guys doing the comment, if you're doing the recorded session, you won't see the extra points in there by week. But what I would do, I will wait until everybody's all done with the first test, and then I'll go back to all the old videos and then collect anybody's name who is watching recorded session. So you're gonna see it, but it will see it once everybody's all done with exam 1. Okay. All right. Another question, can we pull the quiz anytime to review? Yes, so you can still, even once you finish each quiz every week, you can still go back to the quizzes and look at what you did on the quizzes. It will show you all the questions with all the right answers. So that's going to be a very good thing to do, okay? And then Mandy says, do I have to sign? So Mandy, as long as you give me your first and last name and then your 5-digit section number, you'll be fine. You don't have to sign in with your YouTube account. All right, so another question, Haiyan asked, will the exams be on Canvas or Mindtap? So the only thing on Mindtap are the homeworks. Exams, quizzes, final will be all on Canvas, okay? The only difference is for final and then for the 3 exams, we're going to be using responders, and then they require a webcam. That's the only difference. There's no requirement for the what you call it, for the quizzes. Okay. Any other questions? Any questions? All right, guys. If no more questions, let's end it here tonight. Okay. So again, make sure to send me the questions on chapter 3 quiz, and then I will get you the actual points for. I will make the video tomorrow and then post on YouTube. Okay. All right. So guys, if no more questions, let's end it here. So good luck. Have any question, let me know, and I will see you again here next week on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. All right, guys. See you later. Bye bye.